Hi there, Ashley here with We Make Systems Sexy. Today I'm briefly going to talk to you about how you can get your Dubsado settings configured very quickly before trying to actually set up your account in Dubsado. This might seem like a really simple thing, but the settings in Dubsado actually have quite a lot of features, from setting up your branding and your dashboard to connecting your actual payment processor for how you're going to receive money, connecting your email accounts, and actually white labeling your account, setting up custom map fields, and so on. That sounds like a lot of information, and it actually is. So let's chat about why that is so important to make sure that you do this step before you jump into all of the other pieces of your Dubsado setup. We know that you are excited to get workflow set up and to set up all of your canned email templates and start using this product to actually help with your client onboarding experience. But in the settings is where you should begin if you have not already. As part of our Dubsado audit, we do go through all of your settings and basically everything else within your Dubsado account to make sure that all of these pieces are being utilized to the full, everything is connected the way that it should be. So this is where you should start, because this is where I would start as a certified Dubsado specialist. So make sure that you have your hex codes handy for your own brand colors so that when you're setting up the branding and even the portal, you'll actually have quick access to those hex codes so you can make it more customized to your business. Make sure that you are ready to choose what currency you want to receive payment in. There are several options right here within Dubsado. Of course, mine is US currency for myself personally. Once you set up those things, you'll be able to actually connect your payment processor as well. So your options are going to be either Stripe or Square to receive payments through. And with either of those that you choose, you could also connect PayPal if you want that to be an option as well. So that's going to be under the section that says receive money. Multi-user is where you can actually add on team members that you want to have access to the back end of Dubsado. Basic is pretty basic permission, so I would usually recommend that someone has admin access so that they can see a bit more if you want them to actually be some of the main users within Dubsado or to be able to assign a lot of tasks and information to that person. But that just depends on what kind of permissions and settings you want for those team members to have. From there, make sure that you have your emails connected and that everything is checking out okay, so that none of those emails are going to bounce back, or it just appears like you're sending an email, but Dubsado isn't because it's not really connected well to your actual email server. So in emails, just make sure you do some test runs with those emails after you've got it linked up. There are a handful of integrations actually available that you can do right from within Dubsado, CloudSpot, different conferencing like Zoom, for example, you can link up QuickBooks Zero, and there are obviously some Zapier connections. We would do these externally through Zapier, but you can kind of play with that option directly within Dubsado. White labeling, again, I think I'm going to make this a different live video to talk about, but that is basically so that you can make the links that you give to people for your proposals and your forms actually say something like they're linked to your website. So again, everything feels cohesive and branded to you and your business. And that white labeling is going to be found under domain names in your setting. Custom map fields, again, I think this is going to be a really good separate video. But custom map fields are really handy if there is a certain field that you really want to have, that you get that information from every single client and it's not already available as a custom smart field. So in a separate video, we'll kind of go over what that actually means and looks like and what I'm talking about with that. But custom map fields are kind of a really cool option, but we don't have enough time to cover all of that today. Under your login settings, you can also change your login, your email address. I have done this since I opened my account, as my email address and branding has all changed since then. So this is where you would go to actually handle that. You can check on billing issues under your account settings as well, additional notifications. And then if you actually have affiliate payouts from an affiliate code from Dubsado, then you can also grab your affiliate code from there and share it with others. So you can get a kickback from telling everybody else about how awesome Dubsado is. So that is my brief overview of some of the things that you're going to see when you go into Dubsado, into the settings. Um, Make sure that you are signed up also for our newsletter so you can see the actual back end version of this when I share screen talking about those settings and kind of what all of those pieces actually look like. And if you are ready either for a Dubsado audit to see if you are using Dubsado to its fullest, a Dubsado strategy call, if you are not quite ready for the done for you option, but you still need a little help with getting the strategy set up for how your workflows should be designed, or if you're like, yes, I need help. I don't have the time to learn all of these single details on my own and get all this set up, and you want that actual help getting Dubsado set up because you know how awesome of a tool it is, then also you can DM me and we can chat details about what the Dubsado in a day VIP day would look like for you. I mean, how awesome would it be to have all of this set up for you in one day? Awesome, right? Again, we have several options for being able to work together with us, getting your Dubsado set up. So if you have any questions about what that looks like, shoot me a DM. Thanks, and see you next time. Bye.